Hi, it's Marty Cesario for Mountain TV with a couple of the team leaders from Sportswomen of Colorado. Linda Lappy is the organization's board president. Linda was a multi-year starter with the University of Colorado women's basketball team and also earned 155 career victories as a head coach with CU and also MSU Denver. Jennifer Anderson Ehrlich, she's the executive director for Sportswomen of Colorado. Jen was a former NCAA basketball athlete herself with MSU Denver and Southeast Missouri State. So let's get to the good stuff with Jen and Linda.
Good morning. I am here with Sportswomen of Colorado board president and my longtime pal, Linda Lappy. Linda, how are you?
Good. Thanks for having me on.
So excited to have you on. Linda, as the board president of Sportswomen of Colorado, you have seen the impact of our organization firsthand. What makes our organization so unique?
Well, the fact that it's the only one of its kind in the nation. It was when it was established 52 years ago. It still is today. The fact that we get to honor so many amazing female athletes, coaches, contributors, every single year. We honor around 40 individuals every March at our banquet, and just an amazing experience. It's truly inspirational, and we get to find all the amazing athletes, some of which people know and some of whom they don't know, and so we get to share those stories.
Right. So with these amazing athletes, some that we know and some that we don't know, can you talk a little bit about the nomination process?
So we have a nomination committee, and really it's comprised of some of our board members and some other people that are experts in different sports, golf, for instance, or lacrosse or something like that. So, we come together as a committee and we determine, I think our job as a committee member is the most important part of our organization. And I think that because the banquet's not successful unless we have the right people in the room winning an award on March 8th. And how we do that is we scour the state. We look for, obviously, like I said, the amazing athletes that people have heard of, the Sienna and Laura Betts of the world, the Sophia Smiths, Mallory Swansons. But we also learn about our masters athletes that have been world champions and our most promising athletes that are in skiing or in swimming. And we have to, as a committee, do a great job of finding all of those interesting stories. And so we need nominations. We have a nomination form online that we encourage everybody to look hard at where they're at. Anybody can nominate. Which is awesome. They just have to be amazing. The individual must be, the best of the best. Like I said, we honor Olympic gold medalists. We honor national players of the year. We honor world champions. We honor, the best leaders in the state. We only don't honor men, girls and women. We also honor men who maybe have coached women for a long time and have, made a huge impact on somebody's career.
The Adams State cross-country coach comes to mind. They've won, I don't even know how many national titles, and they continue to dominate at the Division II level. And their coach is a male. So I think that's really important that we also honor contributors and men who help uplift women and girls in sport and help them to perform their best. Can you speak to why it's so important that we continue to honor women specifically in this space?
Well, even now, when it was started 52 years ago, women weren't getting in the newspaper. Nobody knew how many amazing female athletes there were in the state. And so that's really why the founders said, hey, we need something to highlight and showcase all of these amazing individuals. And so that's why our organization was created. And I think that challenge still applies today. Yes, we certainly, get a lot more coverage both on TV and the newspapers, but there are a lot of stories that don't get covered, that people don't know about, and even the ones that people do know about, to make sure we keep them in the forefront and as the Sienna and Laura Betts go on to UCLA, I hope Coloradoans are following their story, even though they're not staying in the state. We wish they would stay in the state, but even though they're not staying in the state, we can still follow them. And so it is truly remarkable. And, just to bring everybody together on the same night, those athletes have told me, and I know they've told you numerous times, how uplifting it is for them and how they get inspired by the people that are right next to them also getting honored. And it makes them want to do better and to also give back to their community. I feel like the more confidence you get, an award gives you confidence. The more confidence you get, the more you're able to lead in your community, on your team, whatever it is that you're doing. And I think that's really important.
Yeah, speak to that a little bit more. So our mission at Sportswomen of Colorado is to promote, honor, and empower girls and women in sport. Anyone can nominate. Can a parent nominate? Yes.
Yes,
So
parent can nominate, a coach can nominate, a friend can nominate, a neighbor can nominate, any sort of community member, a media member, anybody can submit a nomination. And like I said, it can be in any sport and at any age, at any division. So we've honored Division II athletes, we've honored small school, high school athletes, and large school, high school athletes. We've honored Division III athletes. We've honored an 80-year-old Masters world champion. We've honored an 11 and 12-year-old. One of our claim to fame is we honored Missy Franklin, I think, when she was 11 or 12 as our most promising athlete. And then many years later, we honored her as our Sportswoman of the Year, which is our highest honor. And we determined that the night of the banquet. So really, we pride ourselves on being diverse and having a diverse group of people that have been the best at their sport or whatever they've done throughout the course of 2025. So we're looking at just 2025, January 1st to December 31st. The nomination deadline is December 31st. So we hope you'll go to our website and if you know somebody that should be nominated, please send us a nomination form.
And let's just say that the nomination form, for whatever reason, is not working. Please reach out. Please contact us. We'll help you out in that process. I've had people that have had issues and they send me everything that they need via email, and then I'm able to plug that into that nomination form. So the important piece is that we are getting nominations from across the state for the best of the best. And I just want to thank you for your time. Linda and I could share a lot of stories, but most importantly, we are just both passionate about the life lessons that sport teaches girls and empowering the youth and the girls in Colorado to continue that path and honoring the ones that are paving the way, that continue to break the barriers. So thanks for hopping on, Linda.
No, thank you, Jen, and thanks to Mountain TV for hosting us throughout these last few weeks. We've enjoyed being on and seeing the stories.
Yeah, shout out Marty.
Thank you for nominating your outstanding athlete, and thanks for supporting Sportswomen of Colorado. They've been telling these stories for over 50 years, and they're just catching up.